Ich heiße euch herzlich willkommen zurück zu The Witcher 2, Assassins of Kings. Ich habe diesen Lagerraum nochmal gefunden, wo wir diesen einen Schlüssel gemobst haben. Aber ich habe festgestellt, er ist nicht so besonders, wie ich es mir gewünscht habe. Denn eigentlich ist hier nur eine Kiste und ein paar Säcke mit Erz. Aber naja, so haben wir wenigstens Gewissheit. Solides Schwert aus Dolblathana, Bomben und Geld. Und wenn wir so mal gucken, es ist nicht so gut wie unser Prinzessin Centias Schwert. Es ist einfach nicht ganz so gut. Auch wenn es magisch ist und vom Geldwert genauso ausfällt, es ist einfach nicht so gut. Aber mitnehmen können wir es. Ein bisschen Eisenerz können wir auch noch mitnehmen. Dann sind wir da erstmal ausgesorgt. Ja. Und wir verlassen jetzt die Mine. Denn wir haben ja jetzt die Blüte, um Saskia zu heilen und sollen damit zu Philippa gehen. Vielleicht ist sie ja jetzt endlich mal zu Hause. Und wir stehen nicht wieder vor verschlossener Türe. Auf jeden Fall ist es mal wieder Zeit, ans Tageslicht zu kommen und die dunklen Minen hinter uns zu lassen. Mann, das sind aber auch viele Türen hier.
Right, Geralt. Looks like it's all over.
Thanks for your help, Zoltan.
Say nothing of it.
Enough yapping. Time for some vodka.
First, I want to see if my fuck date's still waiting.
Just don't strain yourself. It takes energy to drink with us too, you know.
Und so endet die Gemeinschaft der Zwerge.
Who's this, my failing eyes spy? Geralt of Rivia visiting old Yarpen Zegrin.
Mit ihm haben wir noch gar nicht gesprochen. Ihn kennen wir aus unserer Vergangenheit, aka den Geschichten in den Büchern. Da sind Geralt und Yarpen schon mal zusammengereist und sind später auch nochmal aufeinander getroffen. Na, beide haben so ein bisschen Vergangenheit.
Did you fight it, Brenna?
Oh, fuck. I knows you've got amnesia, but you could have remembered that. Ah, it was a beautiful day. On one side, 46,000 black ones. On the other, us, the Nordlings together. The Redanians led by De Ruyter on the left, the Temerian regiments in the middle, and us on the right. The Mahakam Volunteer Army. All dwarves. Even the likes of Cohor must have shit his britches at the sight of us.
He hardly lacked courage, as I heard it.
A right brave bastard, that's true. Preferred to die than run like a rat. I don't believe I've ever seen a bigger melee, except maybe 3 years ago here at Vergen. Would have managed that day too, even without the magic. That burning shit that fell from the sky. Why, even the Dun banner knelt before us when we brought our battle axes down.
Some say not one of the Dun banners survived. Any truth to that?
Biggerhorn nabbed the survivors as they fled south, but most men of the banner lie in the catacombs, along with their standard. The Dun banner. What the hell kind of name is that for a unit anyway? It's as if they couldn't get their fucking flag clean.
Ja, der Krieg damals. Einer der 1000 Versuche vom südlichen Kaiserreich den ganzen Norden hier zu überrennen. Und da haben sich alle Nationen zusammengetan, um dem gegenüberzustehen. Man merkt, dass es lange her ist, weil jetzt wollen sich ja alle gegenseitig an den Kragen.
Were you in Rivia when I got caught on that pitchfork?
Was I? Fuck, Wolf, I saw you die. I didn't see the little bastard who took you for a haystack, but I swear it looked like you weren't going to make it. So I'm well glad you managed to lick your wounds.
I don't know if it taught me anything.
Come on, it had to. Not many have survived their own death.
You haven't noticed that I'm pissing up wind again, fighting for a cause that isn't mine?
No, I haven't. A free upper Aedirn is in the interests of any decent fellow.
Ja, stimmt, er war sogar damals dabei, wo Geralt aufgespießt wurde.
Getting anywhere with the new recruits?
Like whores in a brothel, they're ploughing away at full speed. Saskia's army's full of men better at holding their pricks than a weapon. But Zoltan and I are helping them catch up. Most importantly, they don't lack spirit.
They won't defeat Henselt's regulars with zeal alone.
We'll show you what an army facing either victory or death is capable of. For we've no other choice, Geralt.
Erstmal Arm drücken hier draußen. Ich frag mich, ob sie uns dann in die Taverne beamen.
I've been trying to figure out what Philippa Eilhart's doing in all this mess.
Same thing as always. Conspiring until she gets her pubes in a knot.
I know you hate sorceresses, but try to put your animosity aside.
Oh, we hate them. That's a fact. But why do you think that is? It's not because of their secret knowledge or their nice tits. Their hearts are full of dung, Geralt. Mark my words.
You exaggerate.
Maybe not all of them. But Eilhart's the worst. Need I remind you how she peddled her ass to Dijkstra just to learn the plans of the Redanian intelligence service? Everyone in Vergen knows she's not into cock. I tell you this, it's her ilk that caused the ruckus on Thanid Island. Think she's any different here? I'm crap at talking, Geralt, but you do all right. So I'd appreciate, soon as Saskia's better, slip a word in her ear to watch out for Philippa.
Ja, da ist der Geralt ein bisschen naiv und der Japan ist doch weiser als manch anderer.
Zoltan claims you can arm wrestle like no one else.
He's right. Did he tell you I beat him?
Omitted that bit, somehow.
Old fart.
Want to wrestle me?
I'm ready for your challenge always. So?
Lass uns gemeinsam in die Taverne beamen.
Show me what you got.
In der man nur komische stöhnende Geräusche hört und sonst nichts. Das Spiel rechnet nicht damit, dass man so von außerhalb hier reingebeamt kommt.
That's some training you received at Kaer Morhen.
You're no wimp yourself.
Joa. Das war auch gar keine Taverne. Wir saßen eigentlich hier, wir standen eigentlich an dem Fass hier und haben uns eine bildlich atmosphärische Arena vorgestellt. Deswegen haben wir gerade den Tisch gesehen.
Witcher,
What is it?
you were looking for the sorceress Philippa. I found her. She's now back home.
Thanks.
Genau da wollen wir nämlich gerade hin. Aber mir fällt ein, dass wir erstmal leveln können. Denn wir haben jetzt schon wieder 2 Talente, die wir durchaus investieren können und sollten. Mehr Tränke konsumieren. Einen weiteren Trank konsumieren. Verursachter Schaden bei eigener Vergiftung. 5%. Ganz nice, aber Stufe 2 ist wahrscheinlich interessanter. Energieregeneration bei einer Vergiftung. Mehr Lebensenergieregeneration also. Das ist schon sehr, sehr nice. Gerade wenn die Gegner es mal wieder übertreiben. Schadensreduktion bei Vergiftung. 10%. Ausgeteilter Schaden bei Vergiftung. Ich glaube, das gönnen wir uns mal. Dann machen wir deutlich mehr Schaden und halten ein bisschen mehr was aus. Tränke haben wir ja meistens eh intus. Ich glaube, mehr Kräuter sammeln muss ich erstmal nicht machen. Der eine Buff reicht erstmal. Bombenschaden? Ja, wenn wir komplett auf Bomben gehen wollten, könnten wir das auch machen. Verursachter Schaden. Den haben wir ja jetzt erstmal schon erhöht um 15%. Und irgendwann wollen wir auch hier runter, aber jetzt direkt haben wir es noch nicht eilig. Daher gucke ich mal kurz in den Schwertbaum. Beinarbeit, ein bisschen mehr ausweichen. Ich glaube, das wollte ich schon länger haben, ne? Konter auf Stufe 2 brauchen wir nicht, aber ja, ein bisschen weiter ausweichen von der Distanz her. können wir uns mal gönnen. So, jetzt aber auf zu Philippa. Die bestimmt nur das Gute der Menschen im Sinn hat.
What is it, Witcher?
Who is that girl?
Cynthia, a leashed sorceress.
A charming expression. Do you also use muzzles?
Leash means a connection between a sorceress and her assistant. An unfortunate term, I admit, but it explains how things are. Cynthia can tap my power, use my spells. She's a conduit. And she's learning along the way. It's convenient, and except for the name, not derisive at all. But you're not here to talk about Cynthia.
Ja, wir können über den Hauptquest viel fragen und unsere neueste Errungenschaft präsentieren, aber wir können auch erstmal plaudern.
A sorceress like you ought to know bundles about the wild hunt.
A sorceress's knowledge has nothing to do with superstitions.
The hunt's not a superstition.
True, the phenomenon seems to exist.
I want to know everything there is to know about it.
It's strictly atmospheric. It doesn't interest me. Just as whirlwinds, whirlpools, and snowfalls do not interest me.
There's proof that the wild hunt is a vast accumulation of the power. Something that would interest mages, you'd think.
To the mere mortal, anything that is not immediately comprehensible is suspect, the product of a conspiracy. And where there's a conspiracy, well, it's obvious mages must have hatched it.
I'm a mortal, though probably not a mere one. I found the notes of a man who spent his entire life...
Paranormal phenomena interests Cynthia, my intern. Take this up with her.
Okay. Kommen wir wieder zu den wichtigen Themen.
Have you heard about a witcher's school? Apparently the Viper's their sign.
No, why do you ask?
The Kingslayer wears a medallion adorned with a viper.
Pretentious and childish for my taste. He can't be very smart.
Nicht so hilfreich, die Reaktion.
How is it that King Radovid's court sorceress and advisor is supporting a rebellion in Edirn?
This has grown into more than a simple rebellion, Witcher. Prince Stennis's arrival here confirmed Saskia's right to represent Edirn.
Saskia isn't fighting for Edirn, but for the Pontar Valley. Even Prince Stennis considers you rebels. He hasn't moved against you because war with Kedwen hangs by a thread. Why are you here, Sorceress of Tretogor?
It is my duty. If Henselt occupies the Pontar Valley, Redania and Temeria will respond strongly. The North will disintegrate, its unity gone. A dark scenario that is nevertheless avoidable, provided Saskia is successful and wins the Valley's independence.
Even if she thwarts Henselt, there'll be no independence without agreement from Redania and Temeria.
Temeria's expansionist plans melted away with Foltest's death. Redania's ruler is unpredictable, but even he'll have to respect a victory. I'm here to make this victory a fact.
Kann man dir ja fast glauben. Du mischst dich ja gerne in die Geschicke der Führer der Lande ein. Wie alle Zauberinnen, fast alle.
Your friend Sheila is conniving with Henselt.
I know this, Witcher, but it's no cause for concern. Sheila is there to ensure Henselt doesn't fall prey to the same people who killed Foltest. We don't want him as sovereign of the Pontar Valley, but we also don't need Kedwen to descend into civil war.
Klingt sinnvoll.
Is what they say true? Did Saskia kill a dragon?
Prince Stennis decorated her for it at the court in Vengerberg, so it appears to be true. If you want to know the details, talk to Biggerhorn. Apparently he witnessed it.
Biggerhorn, der ist mir auch nicht begegnet. Okay. Zeigen wir ihr mal die Pflanze, die wir gesammelt haben.
I found an immortelle.
Excellent.
Das war jetzt... eine extrem umfangreiche Reaktion.
You wanted to discuss something?
Ja, wäre schön, wenn du nicht nur excellent sagst und dich hinlegst.
I'm looking for Triss. Letho forced her to teleport near Vergen.
Letho?
Voltest's killer, perhaps Demiven's too. Will you help me find her?
Certainly. We sorceresses must stick together. We have too many enemies.
Triss contacted you through Sheila de Tanzerville's megascope while in Flotsam.
And I haven't heard from her since.
Can you locate her?
A megascope responds to a person's aura. If I had something of hers, I could find her. You were close to her. Maybe you have something.
I've got Triss's bandana.
Have you learned anything?
Triss was here. Letho forced her to teleport.
Why would he? There are easier ways to travel.
Two of Letho's comrades, probably those responsible for Demiven's death, were hiding among the Scoia'tael. When it became evident in Flotsam that the Kingslayer wanted to dispose of Yorvith, the Scoia'tael leader gave the order to eliminate them. Letho had to reach the unit before the elven messengers did. He could only do that by teleporting.
I assumed that Triss wanted to teleport to me, but she missed the mark and they ended up in the gullies. What happened next?
Letho left her in a gully, wounded. He probably thought that she'd diversify the local trolls' diet. He himself went to see the elves and massacred the unit with his comrades. They're somewhere on the other side of the fog.
What about Triss?
She escaped from the troll. Everything suggests she's somewhere in the area.
I can assure you she is not in Vergen.
She has to be here. Locate her.
I'll try, but it will take some time. Have you learned anything else?
Sheila ordered Letho and Triss killed.
I can't believe that.
Believe it. I ran into some mercenaries she enlisted to kill Letho and anyone found with him.
She must have meant the other Kingslayers. Are you sure she knew Triss was with him?
Are you so sure of Sheila? There was something going on between her and Triss. I sensed a lot of tension.
A misunderstanding.
Maybe. Let's find Triss and clear everything up.
I need some time. What's going on out there?
Let's see.
What's going on?
The peasants want to take pitchforks to King Demiven's son.
Why?
The Dragonslayer's servant is spreading rumors that Stennis poisoned Saskia. The commoners are in an uproar. They want to dispense justice.
Where's the prince?
Barricaded himself in his room, guarded by nobles. For the moment, the peasants are still respectful, but they are feverish. A fight is inevitable. Help us out. The situation is dire. I'm going to inform the other nobles.
Dogs growl at cats. Cats hiss at the dogs. A noble's a wolf to a peasant.
Forget those animalistic similes and take care of it. I'll try to locate Triss. And should anything happen to Prince Stennis, remember, we need his blood.
I remember.
Okay, der Triss-Quest ist immer noch im Sinne von, wir müssen abwarten. Aber ein paar andere Quests haben sich auch verändert. Wo ist Triss? Der Hexer brachte das Band zu Philippa. Die Suche nach Triss muss jedoch warten, denn Freundschaft oder nicht, Politik hatte Vorrang für Philippa. Die redanische Zauberin konzentrierte sich ganz auf Saskias Heilung und das konnte man ihr nur schwerlich vorwerfen. Königliches Blut. Hätte Philippa für das Gegengift Krokodilstränen oder das Lächeln einer Zauberin benötigt, es wäre eine leichte Aufgabe gewesen. Doch sie brauchte königliches Blut. Ach stimmt, das hatte sie ja erwähnt. Es gab nur 2 Personen in der Gegend, die es in den Adern hatten. Henselt und Stennis. Das Blut von Stennis, Demiven's Sohn, war zweifellos königlich. Als ein Bote mit der Nachricht eintraf, dass sich vor dem Anwesen des Fürsten ein Tumult zusammenbraute, brach Geralt sofort auf. Ein Haufen Bauern der Armee bezichtigten Stennis, Saskia vergiftet zu haben und wollten ihn lynchen. Der Hexer musste handeln. Ja, das machen wir erstmal. Macht Sinn, dass wir jetzt nicht erstmal auf Wanderschaft gehen, sondern da direkt mal gucken, was los ist. Und vielleicht ein paar Untersuchungen anstellen, dazu wer eigentlich Saskia vergiftet hat. Detektiv spielen tun wir ja gern.
Hello, Witcher.
Hallo, was geht? So, hier sind wir auf jeden Fall schon mal falsch. Ich glaube, wir mussten hinten lang. Irgendwann schaffe ich es auch noch, mich in Vergen gut auszukennen.
They say someone cast a spell, and the Virgin fell as if dead.
Could be. Sorcerers are a plague of the worst kind. Hang 'em all by the balls and let 'em swing!
Gut, hier waren wir schon. Gut zu wissen, dass der Gang hätte... Gut zu wissen, dass die Straße einfach weitergegangen wäre, aber hier wollte ich hin.
The commoners claim it's our prince's doing.
Such judgment is above their station.
I believe it's Henselt's provocation. He wants to drive a wedge between us.
Serfs and lords will never be on the same side.
Humans only care how their asses rise as their stations do.
They're playing into Henselt's hands. If they start at each other's throats, we'll have to face the entire might of Kedwin alone.
You can't mix water with fire.
Every princeling likes to
Saskia could.
Guilt my... Geralt! It's good to see you.
The commoners claim Stennis is involved in Saskia's poisoning. They're looking to slaughter him.
What's stopping them?
The knights, Adernian noble lords.
Not easy to raise a hand against a blue blood.
A peasant by the name of Calton was at the council. He didn't seem to respect anything or anyone.
Calton's a blackguard. He'll use any excuse to raid and plunder.
He has a taste for noble blood. They say he buries gold looted from the lords in some gorge. Looks like things are getting nasty.
Hear me! What do you want? I'm Scalan Burden. I keep order in Vergen.
Or doing a nice job then? Where was you when they poisoned Saskia?
Give us the prince! Get the flails!
Stop!
Yoveth.
Squirrels! Everyone who wants to leave this yard in one piece, keep your hands off your weapons. I don't care if you're a serf or a lord. I'll kill you all if need be.
What's going on?
The servant carrying wine during the feast said that Prince Stennis and Olgan poisoned Saskia. We want justice!
You want revenge. It's not the same thing.
We don't care. Saskia's fallen as if dead, while the poisoning prince and noble lords rush to herd us onto the field and sell us to Henselt. We won't let them!
You lie, Calton. Nobody's being sold out. The poisoner must be caught and tried by law.
Your law? What then? He'll pay a fine and get spanked on his ass? We'll spank him all right, with an axe to the throat!
Where's this servant?
Safe. The Scoia'tael keep an eye on him.
Why is the prince hiding in his house if he's innocent?
Enough! I'll shoot the first to reach for a weapon. Then heads will start falling.
There's more of us. You can't kill every...
Then you'll be first. Now back off!
Guter Move, Jovis.
We need to act quickly.
What's your plan?
I'll frighten them a little. Bleed them if need be. I'll buy you some time, but be swift. I can't hold them off for long. Question the peasants and the nobles, and talk to the dwarves. Maybe you can get to meet Stennis.
Even if he's guilty, I'm sure he's prepared a suitable story.
You'll know how to sort the sheep from the goats. Also, find the servant who started talking so suddenly. You won't have time to talk to everyone, though, that's for sure.
Oh nein.
Change your tone when we put a
Saskia's on the pier with Henselt at the gates.
Save your threats
Wraiths
for
fill
your
the mist and
hawk-smelling
commoners and
woman.
nobles are at each other's throats.
Say, Witcher, come over
This
here.
is nonsense. What would the prince gain with the Virgin's death?
I can tell you what he lost with her life. Power. As I see it, every princeling likes to scheme.
Guilt must be proven. Otherwise, it's vigilante justice.
Give us this hornblower!
Rolling dung, you surly dog! You'll change your tone when we put a sickle to your throat.
Ich habe so das Gefühl, das ist so ein Quest, den man richtig verkacken kann. Zum Glück war Jorvas vor Geralt eingetroffen und hatte die aufgebrachte Menge gebändigt, ehe Blut vergossen werden konnte. Doch der Zorn der Bauern war nicht verflogen, und sie würden früher oder später das Anwesen des Fürsten stürmen, wenn man nichts unternahm. Der Hexer beschloss, die Anschuldigungen zu prüfen. Er sprach mit Leuten, die sich auf dem Platz zusammengerottet hatten. Können wir direkt zu Stannis?
I want to speak with the prince.
You're unique then. Everyone else wants to tear him limb from limb.
We won't let you in.
Only I can help your prince.
Of course. Why didn't I think of that?
Are you mad?
Silence! I'm in command here, and I grant the Witcher leave to enter.
Please, master.
Are you here to kill me, Monster Slayer?
I'm here for your help. You can save Saskia.
Do you hear them? They want my head. They equate the words of some village idiot with mine. I am the heir to the Edirnian throne, the rightful ruler of this land, descendant of Demavend and Verferil.
Prince, if you help me heal Saskia, the people will forget.
If I don't help you, they'll kill me. This is blackmail.
This is a deal.
What do you want?
Unsere Augen leuchten so schön. Ja, stimmt, wir brauchen ja sein Blut, ne? Aber eigentlich brauchen wir erstmal die Wahrheit. Es wäre schon ganz cool rauszubekommen, wer sie vergiftet hat. An sein Blut kommen wir so oder so noch wahrscheinlich. Warum habe ich das Gefühl, dass diese Entscheidung schon wieder so wichtig ist hier?
Did you poison her?
Of course not. Even if I had, do you think I would boast about it? Don't be a fool.
I'm trying to help. Not only Saskia, but you, Your Highness.
I won't yield to that rabble. Never. One smear is all they needed to lay siege to my doorstep. Do you really think I should plead my innocence every time some village idiot says the prince did it? Or maybe go out there and beg them for mercy? Never.
You merely need to convince them that you're innocent. Prove it wasn't you and they'll walk away.
And if I am innocent, yet lack proof thereof? You claim you wish to help me. Do so. Convince the people to believe me. You'll not regret it.
You're trying to bribe me.
I want only to make a contract. Think about it.
Gut, ich darf das andere noch sagen. Aber ja, Stannis ist sehr sympathisch. Finde ich ultra sympathisch.
I need royal blood for a potion that will heal Saskia.
Do you mock me?
You owe Saskia your life. She carried you away from the Wraith's battle.
It was her duty, as it would have been of any Edirnian. Besides, my realm is falling apart, and she is responsible. Saskia and her rebels routed the royal forces at Gillette and on the banks of the Dyffny. For practical purposes, the Edirnian army no longer exists.
Those rebels are the last hope you have of stopping Henselt.
And what then? A pig herd will be crowned and appoint a shoeshine his Secretary of State.
Don't think that far ahead. Your Highness, just a few drops of your blood will cure Saskia. Vergen can defend itself only if she's in command.
I've already said I owe this girl nothing. I'll not yield to blackmail even if it costs me my life. I'll go to the axe, my head held high. And I'll certainly not surrender even a drop of royal blood to save a peasant girl. Guards!
Ja, dann stirb halt.
What is it, sire?
Show the Witcher out.
Is everything in order, sire?
We had a chat, but we are through. Think on what I told you, Geralt.
I will.
Go get the lads. We won't stand for this.
My hand!
I'll cut the block off the next man who dares try his luck.
I hope at least you'll refrain from doing anything stupid.
Natürlich.
Rolling dung, you surly dog!
So, wen haben wir denn noch zur Auswahl, mit dem wir reden können? Ja, der Typ hat sich geweigert, irgendwie uns weiterzuhelfen. Dass Stannis ihm als Gegenleistung für den Schutz vor dem Mob die Dankbarkeit des gegenwärtigen Fürsten und zukünftigen Königs versprach. Wow, davon können wir uns sicher was kaufen. Großartig, nicht wahr? Ja, genau, Rittersporn. Wen haben wir denn noch zur Auswahl? Ich glaube, die Zwerge wurden uns genannt. Der Bauer, der da irgendwas gesehen haben will, der... Hör dir weitere Meinungen an. Wer steht denn hier noch? Adalbert, ich hatte doch vorhin irgendeinen Namen gehört. Jan Jochem? Nee, das sind die Adligen. Der blutlüsternde Rolf.
Say, Witcher, come over here.
Gustav.
What do you want?
We of noble birth always had to protect the plebs from their own stupidity. If not for us, the world...
I don't have time to listen to songs praising the nobility. Know anything about the attempt on Saskia's life?
No, I don't. But whatever the truth, the mob cannot lynch one of royal blood.
So truth means nothing to you. That's what makes us different.
I didn't say I don't care about truth. Just keep in mind there's a world order that mustn't be destroyed.
An order that allows injustice.
If the prince turns out to be involved in this attempted murder, he should face a tribunal. The rabble doesn't understand the principles ruling the world.
Or they do understand them and simply don't like them.
Saskia is a wise woman, but there's one thing she doesn't take into consideration. This war will be over one day. Who will sow the crops and milk the cows then? Saskia called the serfs to arms. Do you think they'll want to plough fields again?
You may be right, but it's certainly not my business who'll plough your fields. Farewell.
Give us this horse-plower!
Rolling dung, you surly dog!
Das hat unnötig Zeit gekostet.
Change your tone when we put a sickle to your throat.
Saskia's on the pier with
The prince has it coming, methinks.
Race fill the mist of
Good.
commoners and nobles.
Bloody
that
bastard
each other's
poisoned the
throats.
Vergen.
Who will the Witcher side with?
He's on very good terms with that damned elf.
Maybe he has good intentions, after all. He defended the prince.
Wo ist denn dieser Bauer, der da was gesehen haben will?
The prince has it coming, methinks.
Good. Bloody bastard poisoned the Vergen. Give us this horse-plower!
Rolling dung, you surly dog! You will change your tone when we put a sickle to your throat. Save your threats for your hog-smelling woman.
Wahrscheinlich sind die mit Namen die relevanten, aber der blutlüsterne Rolf wird mir nicht weiterhelfen.
Hurry up, Witcher!
Ja, würde ich gern, wenn ich wüsste, wo dieser Typ ist, der da was gesehen haben will.
Give us this horse-plower!
Rolling dung, you surly dog! You will change your tone when we
Guilt
put a
must be
sickle to
proven.
your throat.
Otherwise, it's vigilante
Save your
justice.
threats for your-
I'll grant you that.
It's good to see someone's taking care of it.
If not for that
Wird aber auch nur da eine Redemöglichkeit angezeigt.
If he found proof of Stannis' guilt, he'd point his bow the other way.
But if it wasn't for him, we could not defend the prince.
Vermutlich gibt es auch nur hier Leute, denen ich dazu reden kann. Na gut. Dann reden wir nochmal mit dem blutlüsternen Bauern.
Saskia's on the pier with
It's good to see someone's taking
Give
care of
us
it.
this
fill the mist of
horse-plower!
commoners and nobles are at each other's throats.
Why is he lingering about? Like the stench in a dwarven hovel?
Those witches be craving gold. This one's sure to say the prince is innocent, then sting Stannis for a pouch.
He better search for a lad who served the Virgin instead of pissing around.
Yeah, once done with the prince, he'd better take care of the magnets. Throwing their weight about too much they are.
Genau, mit diesem Diener müssen wir reden.
You know Saskia's servant?
Willie of the Oblates. He handled the wine, indeed, but loves the Virgin like a sister and mother put together.
He'd gladly get quartered for her.
Where's this Willie of yours?
Hiding in his shack, afraid of them lords. Squirrels guard him.
Ja, mit dem würde ich gerne reden.
The prince stood right next to Saskia during the council. Did he have access to the wine cellar beforehand?
How should I know?
Why flap your mouth then?
The prince is a wealthy lord. Bribing a skivvy to poison the wine is nothing to him.
Just because someone can afford gold teeth doesn't mean they'll pull their healthy ones. Farewell.
Give us this whole flower!
What would the prince gain with the virgin's death?
It's good to see someone's taking...
If not for that damned Jorvith, the serfs would probably be hanging.
Reden wir mal mit dem Bauern, der da bewacht wird.
Cast a spell, and the virgin fell as if.
What should I do?
I've been looking for you.
I don't know, you.
You caused quite a commotion. Afraid of something?
No, nothing.
You're lying.
I didn't do nothing. Didn't say nothing, don't know nothing, and didn't see nothing.
Ich weiß nicht, ob bedrohen in dem Moment die beste Option ist. Aber... Nee, Axi soll es sein.
Tell me everything you know about the attempt on Saskia's life.
I heard the priest talking with the prince. This goody-goody said the virgin is really a beast under her fair skin.
What priest?
Olcan, the one killed.
So there's no way I can check if you're lying.
I swear on my mother's grave I speak the truth.
What else did you hear? Tell me.
I was putting Saskia's room in order when the priest came to the prince's chamber next door. They wasn't speaking loud, but I heard the priest say, "Just clear the servants from the kitchen." Nothing more. Reverend Olcan, only he could tell you how it was, beginning to end.
The dead aren't very talkative.
What about what they leave behind? There may be clues or some such.
Maybe.
Nobody'll believe me anyway.
Hör dir weitere Meinungen an oder finde das Haus des Priesters. Bitte Cecil Burden um Hilfe.
Nobody'll believe me anyway.
Ich bin mir nicht sicher, ob weitere Meinungen uns irgendwas bringen. Finde das Haus des Priesters. Wo müssen wir denn da hin? Die Wände haben Ohren. Hä, warum die Wände haben Ohren? Ach, das ist ein neuer Quest. Ey, wir haben einen zweiten Quest im Quest aufgemacht. Hey dog, I heard you like quests, so I put a quest in a quest so you can quest while you quest. Wie ihn noch erinnerlich sein dürfte, versuchte Geralt zu ermitteln, wer Saskia, die Drachentöterin, vergiftet hatte. Eine Spur führte zu einem Lakaien ländlicher Herkunft, der Zugang zu Saskias Quartier hatte und möglicherweise bestochen worden war. Die Squirtle beobachteten ihn auf Schritt und Tritt und hielten Jorvith stets auf dem Laufenden. Sie warteten nur darauf, dass der Diener sich verriet. Das Gespräch mit dem Diener lenkte Geralts Aufmerksamkeit auf den Priester Olcan. Ja, der ist ja tot, das haben wir ja gesehen, wie der von Hänsel gekillt wurde. Mittlerweile war der fromme Mann zwar bei jenem denkwürdigen Arbeitsunfall auf dem verfluchten Schlachtfeld gestorben, doch sein Haus konnte man noch durchsuchen. Dass Cecil Burden Vergen kannte, wie seine Westentasche, ging der Hexer ihn fragen, wo der Priester gewohnt hatte.
Oh, a witcher.
Who will the witcher sign?
Noch haben wir es, glaube ich, nicht verkackt.
They say she's dead. You're stupid. She just fell unconscious.
Schauen wir mal, dass wir Cecil Burden erstmal finden. Warum wird er mir außerhalb der Tore angezeigt? Das ist nicht euer Ernst, oder? Da komme ich jetzt nicht durch in der Nacht. Da muss ich auch gar nicht. Oder? Nee, gut, der wohnt hier. Puh. Und schnarcht eine Runde. Oh, mir rutschen die ganzen Sachen in die Tasche. Ich weiß gar nicht, wie das passieren kann. Sprechen wir beim nächsten Mal mit Cecil Burden und schauen, ob wir diesen Anschlag aufklären können. Bis zum nächsten Mal, Leute. Euer Chris.